Here is my Sears Silvertone all transistor clock radio from 1970. The clock is dead. It's AM FM. I'll go ahead and demonstrate it. There's a magic glow. Why it's don't know why FM is kind of dead. Thought it worked earlier. Obviously, this will need a going over.
Began his rosary crusade. That many of the stars of television, none that it was just beginning. It would have been Hollywood and stage. Wanted to be known as people of prayer, because in fact they had the humility to recognize.
Just imagine that waking you up. Oh, come on.
That's true for so many of us. And
maybe a dirty band switch. Okay, I got my neutral. Okay. That still smells like ass.
Federal Reserve Chair.
First update. The United Nations forecast the world economy will...
DeSantis. Staffers and patients will be a top priority for testing. National Guard members and the Department of Health, as DeSantis works towards a plan to start allowing family members to start visiting loved ones they have not seen in 2 months.
Having the isolation does come at a psychological and social cost. And I think one of the frustrating things throughout this whole process has been an inability of people to ever discuss the negative effects of mitigation. But we've got to figure out a way to get to yes. We've got to figure out a way to give some folks hope.
The governor is reminding long-term care facilities that cannot fully isolate patients that are testing positive need to be transferred to a hospital. Florida's education leaders are looking as they attempt to bring students back to class in the fall.
Whatever we do has to be data-driven, fact-driven.
Excuse me. Now, my word on this is that, yes, I know it sucks being cooped up at home, but it's way better than being in the hospital, or worse. I know, trust me, I know,
Since Craig Latimer is calling on the governor once again to allow local elections leaders to have...
There's been a lot of saying reopen. I mean, I do want to reopen, but I just don't want there to be a new spike in cases. 'Cause trust me, I'm bored at home too. That's why I'm making these videos, to entertain you guys at home, the folks at home, and myself. Because it gives me something to do.
Weather and traffic are next on News Radio WFLA. I'm Felix Vega.
iHeartMedia knows small businesses across the country are facing new challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic. So to help, we put you...
Enrich your spirituality as we place our trust in God. Head over to PrayTheFilm.com.
I think it needs an antenna. Anyway, the back on this thing is pretty bad. It's been... Should probably replace this power cord because it looks like it could be cut at some point. And this was probably made by Arvin for Sears. And I think Radio TV Phono Nut had the white one. Yeah, he did. I have the beige and wood tone with the nice wood tone. He had the one that had like a blue in the dial. But I don't know why the clock's not working. I should open this thing up. I think I'm going to do that. Hold on. Okay, now here is the innards. Has a nice tuning capacitor. Probably the reason why there's no stations is because there's something disconnected from here in the clock. And here's the big old 10 and 100 microfarad capacitor. Now this is a hot chassis set, so this is the dropping resistor. It drops the 120 volts down to fucking love bug to a much more voltage that the radio likes. Anyway, let's go ahead and put this thing back together. Okay, so there's my Silvertone all transistor clock radio from 1970.